Hey guys, Mobile Instinct and myself spent a good part of 2022 documenting the Kensington section of Philadelphia. One of the ideas we came up with was to interview some of the people who are on the streets down here and hear from them and what it's like living down here. So this is my interview with Shantae, who ended up stealing my phone as she got out of my car without me noticing. I'll talk a little more about that after the interview. Okay, what's your name?
Shantae.
Shantae?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you originally from?
Drexel Hill, Delaware County.
Drexel Hill?
Mm-hmm.
What made you come down to Kensington?
A bad man.
A bad man?
Yeah, he wanted drugs. He did dope, but I didn't do dope. I came down here.
Oh, okay. And you just got stuck down here then?
My family got mad.
I see. And how long have you been down here?
Like a year.
A year? What's the craziest thing you've seen down here?
I've seen a girl get shot. They robbed somebody and they shot the one girl in her fingers to like teach her a lesson. And the other girl was running with her and grazed her arm. I seen it right in front of my face. And
They shot her hand?
Yep, and they kept saying she was going to die, she was going to die, she was going to die.
Oh man.
That was scary.
And did the cops come? Did they ever catch that person?
I don't know. I don't think so.
And do you ever plan on going back to Drexel Hill?
Yes, I'm going to go to rehab. I'm going to go back to Drexel Hill.
You're going to go to rehab?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. That's great to hear. What's your drug of choice?
Crack.
Crack? Cocaine? Alrighty. Well, thank you for your time.
Yes.
So I'm going to give you a little backstory on how I met Shantae. She actually met me. But me and Mobile Instinct just got done finishing up filming for that day. We didn't plan to do any interviews that day. He already packed up his stuff and headed home. I was sitting in my car and I was on my phone about to put in the GPS on how to get out of there. And she walked up to my side of my car and tapped on the window and asked me what time it was. So I told her what time it was, and then she asked me if I could give her a ride. And I was a little hesitant at first. I actually just bought this car, so I was like, I was a little hesitant, but I was like, you know what? I'll make a deal with you. I'll give you a ride for wherever you have to go if you do this interview with me. And she was like, yeah, I could do that. I was like, cool, sweet. So she hops in the car. We ended up going, she said she only needed to go about 4 blocks. So I drove her 2 blocks, I pulled over, and I did the interview. And then after I done the interview, I was about to pull out, and she's like, actually, I didn't really need a ride. I was wondering if you wanted a good time. And I was like, no, I'm good, thanks. So after that, I was like, no, I'm good, thank you. I appreciate the offer, but I'm good. I'm gonna head on home. I'll just take you the rest of the way. And she was like really persistent on trying to get some money out of me. So I felt bad. I gave her a little bit of money. I ended up having like $5-10 on me. And so I gave her the $5-10 because she ended up doing the interview with me, and so I gave her the money, and then she wanted to go to the train station because that's where she told me she slept at. It was the Tioga Street train station, I believe. And I was at the red light, and she hopped out. And as she hopped out, she ended up grabbing my phone, which was sitting right next to me in my cup holder. And that's how she got away with my phone. And it wasn't until I drove literally a half a block when I went to reach for my phone to get my GPS to get on out of there, when I noticed my radio said Bluetooth device not connected. So I knew my phone wasn't in my car, and I literally just had it in my hand. So I knew she must have got it. So I went around the block to try to find her, but I think she went up the steps and hopped on the L train and was gone with my phone, and that was the end of that. So that's that story. The interview was a little short. I was very unprepared for it. Like I said, we weren't planning on doing interviews that day. So I didn't have any questions really planned, but I have been interviewing more people, and I'm more prepared for those interviews. So just stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll get to you guys, show you guys more of those interviews of the people down here, along with the whole Kensington section video that me and Mobile Instinct have been filming with. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.